Breaking news from the stadium tonight as an anonymous fan foot the bill for 55,000 hot dogs, bringing that sweet tubed meat to everyone in attendance.
Free dogs! Yeah!
55,000 hot dogs? What does that even cost?
While the identity of this Frankfurter philanthropist remains anonymous, their all-beefy generosity will go down in history.
The new Mega Millions. More to win means more to give. How you spend it is up to you. Yeah!
For game odds and details, visit sceducationlottery.com.
Ready to make a real impact every day? Join the Active Day Home Care team and help clients maintain their independence in the comfort of their own homes. Make a difference in someone's life as you provide essential daily assistance and protect their health and happiness. Earn up to $20 an hour and enjoy additional perks like optional daily pay, 401k, paid time off, ongoing educational training, and more. Join a team that values care, compassion, and your professional growth. Visit activeday.com to apply.
Welcome to the Deep Dive. We've got this really interesting batch of search terms you send in, things like NBA standings, play-in tournament, even NBA playoff 2025.
Yeah.
It's pretty clear everyone's tracking the end of the NBA season.
Yeah, absolutely.
So our goal today really is to unpack these terms. We want to give you a clear picture of how the whole postseason thing is actually shaping up.
It's a good set of terms because they really hit the key stages. You've got the regular season grind, that play-in phase, and then the actual playoffs, East and West, of course.
Exactly. It all kind of flows together.
Yeah.
So let's start right at the beginning with the regular season stuff. We see NBA standings, NBA scores, NBA schedule, even specific searches like Warriors score or Cavs score. How crucial is this part for understanding what comes next?
Oh, it's the foundation. Everything builds from there.
Right.
Those regular season games, day in, day out, they determine the final NBA standings. And those standings, well, they dictate who gets the top spots, the guaranteed playoff berths in the Western Conference standings and the Eastern Conference standings. But just as importantly, they also decide who ends up fighting for their playoff lives in the play-in tournament. So yeah, every single game counts towards that final seeding.
Okay, so that brings us neatly to the play-in. Lots of searches here. Play-in tournament, NBA play-in, NBA play-in tournament, and NBA play-in schedule. What exactly is this thing? It's still relatively new, right?
It is. Think of it like a high-stakes appetizer before the main course of the playoffs. It basically gives those teams lingering just outside the main playoff picture, usually seeds 7 through 10, one last shot.
A final chance to grab those last couple of playoff spots in each conference.
Precisely. It adds this layer of real intense drama right as the regular season ends. That NBA play-in schedule becomes key then, outlining those winner-go-home games. It's a pressure cooker, for sure.
Got it. So regular season sets the initial order, play-in locks in the final spots, and then we hit the big one. NBA playoffs 2025, playoffs NBA. This is where the playoff bracket, NBA, and NBA bracket terms really start to matter, and everyone asks, when do NBA playoffs start?
Exactly. That's the moment the full 16-team field is set. 8 from the East, 8 from the West, including those teams that survived the play-in. And the playoff bracket NBA, well, that becomes everyone's map.
The visual guide.
Yeah, exactly. It lays out all the first-round series, who plays whom, and, crucially, the potential path each team has to navigate to get all the way to the finals. The buzz around when do NBA playoffs start, or even specific team schedules like Lakers playoff schedule or Celtics playoff schedule, you can really feel that anticipation building.
And we should probably stress these are two separate journeys at first, yeah. We see Western Conference, Eastern Conference, NBA West standings. They don't mix until the very end.
That's a key point. The Western Conference standings determine the matchups within the West, and the Eastern Conference standings do the same for the East. Teams battle it out within their own conference right up until the conference finals.
So one team emerges from the East, one from the West.
Right. Only then in the NBA Finals do they clash, so keeping track of those separate Western Conference standings, NBA, or just West standings, gives you a really clear view of how each side of the bracket is shaping up.
Okay. So pulling it all together for everyone listening, the terms you've been searching, from the day-to-day NBA scores impacting the NBA standings through the play-in tournament NBA and looking ahead to the NBA playoffs bracket, they really paint this whole picture.
Yeah, it shows you're following the whole narrative. The regular season sets the scene, the play-in adds that layer of immediate consequence, and then the playoffs are the ultimate goal. The bracket is the map for that final chase.
It shows you really piecing together how it all connects, not just looking at isolated results.
Absolutely. It reveals an understanding of the structure, the journey towards the championship.
All right, so let's summarize. Your searches show a clear interest in how the NBA postseason is built. We've walked through the regular season's role in seeding, the play-in as this crucial gateway, and then the excitement around the playoff bracket itself and when it all kicks off.
Yeah, that covers the structure well. But it makes you think, doesn't it? When you look at all this data, all these searches focusing on the structure and the known quantities. What about the unpredictable? What kind of maybe unexpected storylines or maybe even rivalries might just bubble up once the real playoff intensity hits? Things these search terms don't really capture yet. Is there an underdog team, maybe someone who just scraped through the play-in who could totally defy expectations and become the story of the playoffs?
Having a life scholarship and being able to afford to go to college made me feel inspired to go.
When I got a life scholarship, it was such a relief.
I knew that I wanted to have an impact. Having a life scholarship through the SC Education Lottery was huge. It gave me the opportunity to make that impact right here at home.
The South Carolina Education Lottery. A better you, a better us, a better South Carolina. Visit sceducationlottery.com/betteryou.
Step into the world of power, loyalty, and luck.
I'm gonna make him an offer he can't refuse.
With family, cannolis, and spins mean everything.
Now, you wanna get mixed up in the family business.
Introducing The Godfather at ChumbaCasino.com. Test your luck in the shadowy world of The Godfather slot.
Someday, I will call upon you to do a service for me.
Play The Godfather now at ChumbaCasino.com.
Welcome to the family.
No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. 21 plus. Terms and conditions apply.
When we started writing our thoughts down on paper, it opened up endless possibilities. Ideas could grow beyond the borders of the mind, and it changed the world. Somewhere along the way, we lost touch with paper, distracted by devices made for every purpose except for thinking and focus. On edge, waiting for the next notification. But what if new technology didn't pull us away from paper, but brought us closer to it? Listen. That's not paper. It's the sound of the new Remarkable Paper Pro, rewriting the future. A paper tablet with a true color ink display, gentle reading light, and unheard of tactility. With digital features for taking notes, thinking, and organizing, without any distractions. Paper is about to change the world again. Get your paper tablet at remarkable.com today.